Hey guys, first of all, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Today, I'll be reviewing Pat McGrath Labs Venus in Fleurs Luxe Quad named Voyeuristic Vixen. It is currently sold out on her website, and although it is stated as a limited edition quad, since she might bring it back just like some of her past products, be sure to input your email on Pat's website if you want to get notified once it's restocked. This quad was launched around mid of 2021 and comes in this beautiful lilac card box. I picked it up during her holiday sales recently. Just like the Mothership 10 pen palettes, this quad has a weighted lacquered packaging. Please excuse my fingerprints on the palette, but can we just appreciate that the names of the eyeshadows are now at the back of the palette? I prefer this over the paper inserts that she has for her other palettes. Let's dive right into the eyeshadow swatches without further ado. The first shade is Moonlight Liaison. It is a very pale metallic that shifts peachy pink. Although the shift is not very obvious on the eyes, it is very pigmented. This shade is great for inner corner or brow bone highlight. Unfortunately, as you can see, I was experiencing quite a fair bit of fallout with this shade, which I don't normally have with her other metallic eyeshadows. Perhaps applying this wet or a different eyeshadow brush would help. Next up is After Dusk. It is a matte eyeshadow in deep reddish brown that leans more towards a warm undertone. It feels super smooth and blends like a dream. Just like her other mattes, it builds up nicely as well. Next shade has got to be the most exciting one for most of us, and the reason I bought this palette for. Rosefire Nectar is the chunky goodness. It shifts from reddish copper to pink, then to gold. My camera cannot do its justice of how beautiful it truly is. This is the kind of eyeshadow you have to see in person. Also, because of its shine and finish, it almost covers up the slight transparency that this eyeshadow has. Last but not least, we have Twilight Bronze. It is a bronze taupe shade that seems to be in a neutral or leans slightly towards a warm undertone with a metallic finish. It also goes on like butter and is opaque. Another favorite shade of mine from this quad, which also seems to work as a one and done eyeshadow. Here are the arm swatches for all 4 shades again. Let me quickly show you some comparison swatches before we end this video. For Moonlight Liaison, we have Ocean from Juvia's Place Magic Palette, Faint from Morphe and Jaclyn Palette, Skin Show Rose Opal from Divine Rose 2 Palette, and Skin Show Divine Glow from Bronze Seduction Palette. Faint seems to be the closest shade to the Moonlight Liaison. For After Dusk, we have Jax from Morphe and Jaclyn Palette, Extreme Aubergine and Disobedient from Bronze Seduction Palette, and Extreme Burgundy from Divine Rose 2 Palette. None of the eyeshadows from the 2 Mothership palettes I have come close to After Dusk. In terms of the depth, Jax seems to be the same as After Dusk, although the undertone is pretty different. Next, for Rosefire Nectar, I could not find any similar shade from other brands or Pat McGrath palettes that I have in my collection. I love how different Rosefire Nectar looks, although from other reviews that I have seen, it seemed quite close to some special shades from other Mothership palettes that I do not own at this point in time. For comparison swatches of Twilight Bronze, I have Demo from Urban Decay Heavy Metal Palette, Beyond Bronze 003 from Ritualistic Rose Quad, Guilty Pleasure and Bronze Blaze from Bronze Seduction Palette, and Bronze Rose 005 from Divine Rose 2 Palette. Twilight Bronze is like a guilty pleasure on steroid. Demo also come quite close, except that it has more red undertone than Twilight Bronze. This is all I have for today, guys. This quad is really beautiful in my opinion and worth checking it out if you love the glam and shimmers it gives. You can create around 3 full different looks with this quad, as this quad has great mix of textures. Thanks for watching till the end, and I hope that this video was helpful for you. See you in my next video.